Day 1. The Weight of Chains. In the quaint town of Elderville lived a young woman named Emily. She wore her heart on her sleeve but felt trapped in a relationship with Mark, a man who loved her but often criticized her choices. Emily's world felt like it was closing in on her. Her best friend Sara noticed Emily's distress and tried to help. Sara suggested a change of scenery might clear her mind, but Emily felt anchored by Mark's expectations. The vibrant town square, where Emily and Sara often walked, seemed dull and distant. It was clear that something had to change. Day 2. The Awakening One. Rainy afternoon, Emily visited the old library where she found a dusty book titled The Path to Freedom. As she flipped through the pages, she came across a chapter on self-worth and boundaries. The words struck a chord, and Emily realized how much she had compromised her own happiness. The library, with its warm, inviting atmosphere, became her sanctuary. Inspired, Emily began to reflect deeply on her life and her relationship with Mark. She knew she needed to make a choice that would restore her sense of self. Day 3. The Breaking Point. The next week, during a quiet evening at the cafe they frequented, Emily and Mark had a heart-to-heart conversation. Emily expressed her feelings of being undervalued and controlled. Mark was taken aback, unable to understand the depth of her pain. Emily's courage to voice her feelings marked a turning point. The cozy, dimly lit cafe seemed to witness their emotional exchange, making it a poignant backdrop for this moment of truth. Emily decided it was time to make a change for her own well-being. Day 4. The Journey to Self-Love. Emily took a weekend retreat to a serene lakeside cabin, a place she had always dreamed of visiting. Surrounded by nature, she spent time reflecting and journaling about her dreams and aspirations. As she walked along the peaceful lake, she began to feel the chains of her past relationship lifting. The calming water and the tranquil forest provided the perfect setting for Emily's journey toward self-love and empowerment. She felt a renewed sense of clarity and hope. Day 5. The New Beginning. Back in Elderville, Emily began to rebuild her life with newfound confidence. She took up painting, a hobby she had abandoned, and reconnected with old friends. Emily's transformation was evident to everyone around her. Sara was thrilled to see Emily's radiant smile and energetic spirit. Emily's story became an inspiration to others in town, showing that breaking free from unhealthy relationships could lead to a more fulfilling life. The town square, once dull, now seemed bright and full of possibilities. The wise lesson. Emily's journey teaches us that self-love and boundaries are essential for true happiness. No one should feel trapped in a relationship that diminishes their worth. By breaking free from toxic chains, we make space for personal growth and fulfillment. True freedom begins when we value ourselves enough to make choices that reflect our true desires and dreams.